A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. CC Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Yonhervis Solarte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And we'll see. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now the first pitch from CC. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Soft liner toward first. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Brett Gardner.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he misses it. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There is Solarte. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up. Tulowitzki over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll... Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All right. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knee.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Hey, now.
Batting ninth.
Russell Martin now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has a 3-for-12 line. He also has one home run. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Stepping in, Greg Bird, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Hit back up the middle to his right, Tulowitzki. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting seventh. Center fielder.
In now, Aaron Hicks. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonhervis Solarte. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Rendell Grichuk will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Pearce. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and one.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hard hit ball to second. Solarte's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Torres.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Torres becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Stroman's ready. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
3-1 to him now. Sabathia now with the 3-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Popped straight up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. So 1-1. And this is lined softly to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. That's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Giancarlo Stanton now,
as he sends it on the ground to first.
Smoke moving to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. Judge takes his lead at third with 1 away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He went deep last time up. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Solarte, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that one is gone. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today. One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is line to left. Gardner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1. Smoke stands at second with 2 gone. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit in the air to center field.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And as you can see there, the Yankees are currently right there on top of the AL in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Solarte is there, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 5-1. Ready for another shot now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Kendrys Morales.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Softly hit out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Up next for the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Richard going back, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Stroman steps into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0.
Count now a ball and a strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch.
Aaron Luke comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Not good at that from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. Line toward right center. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. High in the air out to center field. Judge is on his horse. 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. So 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Clifford rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. There he goes. Pitches high, the throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
0-1 the count.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Grichuk leads off second with nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well,
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. First offering on its way. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the second run will score as well.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Richard racing back. Gone! Solo shot that time for Greg Bird. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they cut this deficit down to 4. Roberto Ozuna is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Torres stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Holder is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Steve Pearce now. This will swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
1-0 the count. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Pierce, base runner at first with 1 out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Kendrys Morales. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. From the stretch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to...
And he will get there to make the running play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Didi Gregorius. His career history with Roberto Ozuna is just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Hit hard to the right side.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Soft liner to the left side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 12-6, the final tally here. The Toronto Blue Jays smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Marcus Stroman earns the win, his second. CC Sabathia struggled and gets the loss.